And we're back, man.
That intro was just as bad as Jamal's last week.
Episode 2.
My intros be the best. I don't know.
Well, not episode 2, but second time we're recording with Chuck back from Florida.
Shanquisha making her premiere.
As you can see. Nigga Shanae in the building. With the robe skid. The bond skid. That's his vibe.
That's how you coming for now on, huh?
That's how he rocking.
Alright.
Got his feet.
Look at the size.
Rubbing his feet. Is that
you
two
wearing
right?
two?
You got the 2 right socks on. That is so nutty.
Nigga got a fucking... Bro, 2 red socks is crazy.
That's all I like. That's all I.
And they're
found.
2 different socks
They
at
are.
that.
These are like the ankles, and these are the mids. If they work, I'm in the crib with it.
That's gonna be an excuse all day.
Yeah, it is good actually. Why would it not? It's different if I went to the Bro High game like this.
I've seen you wear shit like this.
I wore a robe to a Bro High game.
If anybody knows Chuck, they've seen him wear shit
I
like this to
guess.
school
I
before.
guess that.
Oscar the Grouch sweater?
That sweater is the one-time thing.
No, bro,
That's-
you wore it
this
more
is
than
what
once.
it's
I'm not gonna lie, that's worse than that, bro.
The Grouch sweater is worse than this.
Yes.
You still
That's
have it?
crazy. I probably do, but I don't know where it
I was
is.
just
We
like,
used to wear that shit like this with jeans.
I never used to wear jeans. That's how I know he's lying. I never used to wear jeans. That's how I know he's lying. Yo, get on with the topic, man. Get on
Nigga
with the
said he
topic.
used to wear shit like this with jeans.
Nah,
bro.
for real though.
Nah, not the beast of cargo sweatpants.
Oh, I was wearing those yesterday. Those are my favorite pants.
Wow.
Bro, cargo sweatpants is... I get it, the pockets. Cargos are great for storage, but what do you really keep in there?
Lip balm, foam,
So you don't use the regular pockets?
wallet. Yeah, well, those pockets for your hands.
Oh my god, that's a good. I
Yeah,
like
you
that.
got a point. You got
listen,
a point.
Listen.
I know I got it. Man.
One day we have to have a real drip check.
But we could do that.
We just gotta go through niggas' pictures and see what the drip
And
looking
we,
like.
and we
'Cause
could
yesterday, my boy
and-
Chuck posted some heat.
And we
yo.
could go through that. We could go through on the archive. We could go through the archive post too,
that
man.
me too. Yo,
Yeah.
my guy had on the tan jacket with the tan hat on the top,
Yes, sir.
looking like baby KC3 out there. You feel me? Like,
I just be chilling, you know. I just be, you know, man. Like,
If we had Rob on the episode, he'd immediately bring up Miami.
you know, he loves talking about that. And his fist was crazy on that trip too, but I ain't gonna talk about it.
But
Nah,
shorts
we
to the
not.
club is crazy.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
we're not gonna talk about that. But alright, so which way we taking this today? Cause
Where are we taking this today?
That's a
I'm-
great
which way
question.
we taking this today? Cause
Isn't a food come up from McDonald's because he's 7 years old?
bro, it's not even like that. I'm just tired,
Yeah,
man.
another McChicken with small fries.
Christmas coming up.
Absolutely.
Let's take it that way.
I don't celebrate Christmas.
I was about to say that though. Is Christmas really what it should be?
What you mean? Is it really what it should be?
Yeah, like, what do
You
you,
know,
think
there's
Christmas should be?
Fucking a Santa Claus,
It's different in every household.
reindeers, and fucking lights
That's all
and
fantasy.
shit. That's what I'm saying.
So what you?
Is it? You know, there's a lot of people saying that. Okay, say in the aspect of if we had kids, are you gonna tell your kids that Santa Claus is the one who's doing all this shit, or is it? Are y'all gonna say I'm the one getting the presents?
Bro, Shema, you are the funniest person I know.
Not for real.
You are
real,
bro. You didn't even say anything. You said, like, what?
Not for real though.
That like okay, like
For
this
the first
too.
couple years, like, until they're like 6, I'll say it's Santa. Because that's all they're know
That's
from
what
school.
society teaches you to teach your kids. But you don't have to follow society all the
I
time.
know.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't. There's no right or wrong answer, I feel. But on Facebook, I be seeing a lot of people go crazy about this topic. Like, some people have a side where they say you're giving a kid imagination and let them, have fun with the holiday.
Exactly.
And
That's the point.
some people are saying they're not giving credit to the white man that is fanical, like a fantasy, compared to I'm busting
See,
all,
this is
I'm
like-
busting my hard work, and then you're gonna give the credit to somebody else.
I
get
kind of
that.
agree more with that than the other point you said first.
The imagination for a kid.
Yeah, because I feel like Yeah, imagination is cool as a kid, but like you said, that second point, there's no point of me giving uh, the
Your credit to
the
somebody
credit
else
to that. Yeah,
when
exactly.
you're the one that's getting it done.
Exactly.
But I feel like you disagree with your face, so if you got something to say, you better speak. Okay.
I did.
Say it. What you got? What you think?
Like I said, until like 6, and we're like, they obviously realize, like, because, kids, they'll stay up waiting for Santa Claus, and obviously,
Never gonna come.
exactly. So having that imagination until like 6, 7, cool, have fun with it. Like the Easter Bunny, have fun with it.
Yeah, that's another point I was about to bring
And-
up. Like,
And the two.
I'm not gonna
Tooth Fairy, yeah.
destroy their fucking fun. I'm not gonna send my kid to school and they're gonna be like, yeah, Santa Claus isn't real to all their other like kindergarten friends. I feel like that's
Yeah, but then
one
at
for
well,
that-
that's not fun though. That's not like
they have fun doing it. We're
No.
fucking
The
20.
only-
like the elves and the shelves and
the
shit.
only reason they have fun doing it is because, like I said, the way society is, they make you think, like this is, like that's fun. Like how is
Yeah.
it fun though? Like
It's imagination. Everyone has different styles of what they think is fun.
okay, so if everybody has different styles and different imagination, what they think is fun, why does that have to be the same fun for everybody on the
It
25th?
doesn't have to be.
But that's what I'm saying. Society makes it like that.
It all depends on where you live and how. Yes, it
that's
is.
like that. It's like that all around the world.
No,
On the
it's not.
25th, all kids think there's a fat white dude with glasses
All around the world. So
Slide.
Go to like
Wait,
place that
slide
celebrate.
what? Slide what?
slide down the chimney.
Slide down the chimney.
Like
All right, probably
like
not
it's-
all around the world,
okay.
but like America, probably even Canada,
It's
probably even
it's
European
literally
countries too. We
a
don't know.
thing to fucking make kids have fun, have something, because like the 25th has always been, I don't know the exact like what the holiday originally was besides Christmas, but
They said it's Jesus' birthday. That was a lot of people say.
okay, so if that's the case, and for kids, just make it have fun for them. I don't see the issue with that. Why can't a kid celebrate?
It's not
It's
more
not
about the
about
fun
them not
part.
having fun. It's
Yeah, but
about
if
the-
you sitting there and telling them like, yeah, this person isn't real, off rip,
yeah,
they're like you're crushing their imagination.
No, you're not.
You're not giving them
You're
one.
not giving them one.
They
to
wouldn't
begin
know
with.
another side of it.
Yeah.
If you're,
But if they're gonna learn about Santa Claus and all that shit in school first, unless you don't send your kid to school, it's just what it is.
They won't learn about
or
Santa
they'll just
Claus.
be like a realist, like somebody who's really in real
Yeah.
reality.
I
You know,
understand.
you know the young kids who are more advanced than
Yeah.
others.
They still have an
an
imagination.
They're not, but you don't. Young kids don't learn about Santa in school. That's something that's a pre.
So you're telling me you
that's
never
some-
learned about Santa Claus in kindergarten, Shema?
No, that's
You're
something
lying.
that's something that's a pre. That's something that's a pre. That's
You don't
pre-learned
You really don't.
through your parents, and
but
then
you don't
the
retain
outside
the-
world.
You don't retain
entertains it.
knowledge until you're probably into like kindergarten, first grade, around that time. So
So you're s-
everything that you like tell your kid, right? If you're telling them like Santa Claus isn't real, they're gonna have that in the back of their mind. But if they go to school for the entire month of December, that's all they're gonna learn about is Christmas decorations, what Santa Claus is, what Santa Claus does, things like that. Right or wrong? You cannot sit
Yeah,
here
but
and
that's
tell
not
me.
saying- that's
You cannot sit here and tell me that you've never learned about Santa Claus in school.
But this is what I mean by learning about Santa Claus. Like, you're saying that's what they teach you in school. That's not what they teach you. That's just what. Okay, you see all the Christmas decorations and all that type of stuff. That doesn't teach you. Oh yeah, Santa Claus is real. That's just teach you the culture of what Christmas is
And then they
in America at least.
and they bring in a character like Santa Claus or, for example, the Easter Bunny to kind of centralize that idea.
I understand that, but what I'm saying
I don't
is
think you
there's
do
no.
because you're saying that you don't learn it in school, but you still do. You still
How
learn.
do I not understand
'Cause
that?
you're
if I-
saying, Shema, you're telling me you don't learn about Santa Claus in school, which is crazy. Just
So they-
because they
so
show you
every-
Christmas decorations and everything, they're still talking about Santa Claus.
That's not learning about Santa
If I'm
Claus.
sitting here telling you about a topic and you've never learned about
So
that
you can't-
topic,
so
and
lem-
you're retaining the information that I'm telling you, you're not learning.
So let
Right
me
or
ask
wrong?
you this.
Answer the question first. Right or
I
wrong?
honestly didn't even hear the question because
'Cause you're an idiot.
I already had something getting ready to say. So let me tell you this. Let's say Santa Claus was something that was never brought up, but you still have the decorations, the peppermint candy, all that stuff. Let's say Santa was never even brought
Okay.
up. Is that something that would still be a main, like, do you think that's something that would make it more of like a bigger holiday? if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's the last holiday before the New Year. I feel like it's always going to be a big holiday, even if there wasn't Santa Claus behind that.
The reason is because
I
of
think,
Can you
I
answer
think what
my
makes
question,
it
though?
bigger is the fact that they sell a fantasy to kids thinking there's a man that comes down, blah, 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 puts,
I get that.
That's
I
like,
get where you're coming
that
from on
fantasy is just stupid to sell to a kid, in my opinion. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
then you tell them, like, it's not wrong telling your kid that's not real.
Yeah, and that's what me and Zay have been saying.
Yeah, but I'm not disagreeing on what you guys are saying. I'm disagreeing on the fact that you're saying right now that you don't learn about Santa Claus in school.
Well, that's the other point
Yeah.
you brought up after, but
and
I think you guys are thinking of learn in two different ways. I think Shamar's saying learn as in like a teacher's gonna sit down and bring a whole topic about Santa.
But that's
what I
not
was-
how you
that's how
learn.
I thought
He's
about
But
it.
that's
it's
not how
like
you
that.
learn. That's not
But
how.
you're saying it's not like that. You're gonna hear about it and still learn
Exactly.
from your peers and
Exactly.
everybody else.
That's what I'm. You're still. You're going to school. You're talking about it.
Yeah, you
You've
guys are
never
saying
heard
two different
about
things,
exactly.
but it's kind of the same thing, in a way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly don't remember in kindergarten or the first grade talking to my friends about. Actually, no. I take it back. I remember there was times. Okay. I just got a crazy memory. I remember there
bonnet
were
powers.
times. I'll say either kindergarten or second, probably even second grade or first grade around there. I used to write the letters and send it to the North Pole, right? But it was something always in the back of my. Why are you laughing? I'm in first, second grade.
I don't ever remember doing that.
But there was
You never
something
did
in the
that?
back of my head.
I do
I
remember
probably
that.
have, but I don't remember that.
But there was something in the back of my head telling me like, yo, this letter is not gonna go anywhere. The Santa's not real. Like I've always had that idea in the back of my head as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
So it's just like, and I remember I got to a point like, what's the point of me even doing this?
Okay.
Same thing with the Tooth Fairy. Same thing with.
So
the
how
Easter
long
Bunny.
do you continue to sell that
That's
fantasy
what
to a kid?
That's what I said until like kindergarten, first grade, and after that, like,
So even before that, that's a fantasy you think you should sell to your kid?
yeah, for the like, if my kid like Layson, for example.
Because in kindergarten you're what, 6?
Yeah.
So from the ages
But
of
you-
1 to 6. Well, at what age do you really start
kindergarten?
talking? And
You said what age is it?
yeah,
Kindergarten.
what age is kindergarten?
4 or 5.
Okay. So you don't really start talking to the ages of 2 or 3 and being able to,
Exactly.
Understand.
communicate to somebody what you want through words until you're about like 3,
Mhm.
4. Fully at a good,
Yeah.
So what, for 3 years out of their life, that's something a fantasy you should be selling to your kids? That's stupid.
Why not have fun with it?
I mean,
You could have fun with it by still buying your kids gifts, telling
Okay.
you, yeah, I got that for you. Instead of putting on a gift from Santa,
I think
put
that's
from mom,
that's what
from
makes
dad.
Christmas though. Everybody
it
getting
doesn't.
gifts.
Oh yeah. It do.
That's the fact. That's why Christmas is so big because you're getting something. Everybody knows they're getting
That's true.
your favorite toys, your favorite game, your favorite.
That's true.
That's what
Yeah, I don't
Santa
don't
Claus
disagree
is
with
just
that.
Like I
is
said,
a mascot for
exactly.
Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Stupid.
the Easter Bunny.
In my
So you think
opinion,
the
that's
Easter Bunny's stupid too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think those are all stupid fantasies to sell to kids. There's no point in that.
I'm on the fence with it because I don't know. I feel like I know when I get older, I'm gonna be telling them I did this.
Yeah.
But like, say at a point where it's like, okay, they're getting in trouble or not listening, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm telling Santa that you're not getting nothing and you're being bad. You know what I mean? Just those little. But I'm not gonna be like, Santa's gonna get you this for Christmas. I don't think I'm gonna
No,
say that.
I'm not
And
gonna say
all
that
we
either. I'm gonna put on like gifts like from Santa, and then I'm also gonna put on some gifts from Dad. I don't see the issue with that.
I don't think there's an issue on either side. But I just know it's a big topic that was actually run. You know Matt, the one we was balling yesterday?
Yeah.
He's the one that is like a firm believer that's like, that shit's stupid, it's made up, and it's like, it don't make no sense.
I agree with him.
But he be making Facebook posts, and that should be having like 60 comments.
People be
Like,
commenting under
why
and
are you
shit.
trying to take away kids' imagination? But it's like,
That's not. But that's
their
the thing.
Yeah, like,
That's
I don't
not
know.
taken away from their imagination if it's not something you introduce to them first.
Yeah.
Type
Yeah.
shit, you know? So that's just my whole take on it. I really don't see it. Like for example, and me personally in my life, we just don't celebrate Christmas anymore. Like we used to when I was younger, but now we just don't.
Yeah.
Like as you see, we don't have a Christmas tree up right now.
mhm.
My dad actually has the I don't know if y'all seen it Thursday. He has the what you call it, the 12 lights, the Kwanzaa lights.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that represents like Jewish and Hebrew history basically.
Yeah.
So like that's stuff that we do now.
I-
The present, we'll buy presents for people. Like my sister, she'll buy presents for her husband's side of the family. They'll buy presents for us. Like those
Yeah,
little
yeah.
stuff. But
I think that's what Christmas is.
yeah, but putting up a whole tree and decorating it and telling your kid, "Oh yeah, Santa, you better be good for the next 12 months because Santa." That's
That's
just
the fun.
stupid.
That's the fun part, though. Like I feel like the tree and the decoration shit is kind of cool though.
Everybody's
the-
definition of fun is
The
different. though.
Santa, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I don't
What's
know
your
if I'm-
definition of fun? So funny about facts, nigga. Facts, Squidward.
I guess because I don't feel
Nah,
definitions,
it's,
I'm a Squidward
Squidward.
now. All right.
Squidward, nigga.
Okay.
Listen, I
All
think.
right.
I
Hold
know-
on. Is your Christmas tree up? Did you put up
Yeah,
a Christmas tree?
I didn't put it up, but there's one
Who
in my
put it
house.
up?
My mom.
Oh, okay. Did you put up a Christmas tree this year?
I helped.
Who put it up? You helped put it up?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Or you just answer it like that because you see
I
how
literally pull up the Christmas. I bought one that chopped down the Christmas tree. I brought it upstairs and placed it in my mom and Charlie decorated it.
I put the star on the top with Tata and Mariah. That's a tradition we do every year. Make sure I put the star on the top.
Why'd you ask that question? Because you got really intense.
The only reason I
For no
asked is
reason.
because, like, since the Christmas tree is such a big thing, who really helps put it up? Because most of the time it's the mom who puts it up.
I brung it all up. They decorate it. I'm the one that brings it up the stairs and shit.
That's all you did? Just brought it up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chopped it down at the
So
spot.
like, if we were in another country, do you think we would be on these same like?
No, it's,
Things.
I almost said earlier that it's all around the world, but it's really mostly American culture.
Like Christmas is the way it is. We celebrate New Year's the way we do. All the holidays. You know what I
Like,
mean?
for-
New Year's is practically like this everywhere you go.
You just celebrate. Word.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this.
So-
Isn't it?
Celebrate the New Year.
Isn't it in different times though in certain
Yeah,
other spots?
obviously.
Yeah,
Not everyone
right.
follows the. I forgot what the calendar's called. but the-
Gregorian calendar.
Yeah. Like the Chinese New Year's is different than ours,
Yeah.
There might be different like
And,
traditions.
but they still go nuts when it's New Year's.
There's,
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
there's a country in Africa, they're actually in 2014 right now. They're 7 years behind because they follow a different calendar.
We're in 22.
Yeah, I know.
That's 8, I think.
It's like 2014 and 2015 or something like that.
I was just asking because like the math wasn't really mathing type shit. So.
Okay. I'm currently not in school right now,
Math.
so I don't care anything
I
about
think it
math
is,
or
right?
anything like that. Something like that.
Basic math.
What's 22 minus 20? What's 22 minus 14? 8?
2014, you said there, right?
He did.
Or do you say 2015?
He said
It
2014.
was an old
He said
video.
20 what?
I don't know.
2014.
You did right.
So that's what, 8 years? All right. I was off by what, 1?
Nah, good job. I mean, I just
Damn,
thought you
I
was
was
in
off
college.
by what year? I am in college. Not all college students are smart. I'm not saying I'm not
I
smart.
learned to realize
I'm
that
just saying not all
college
students
does
are
not
smart.
make you smart.
It
For
doesn't.
everybody watching, because there'll be some dumbass college people.
Dumbass
Sorry to
niggas in high school that take all
The
EB
next,
classes.
the nurses that's gonna be our nurses in this world for the next 20 years. They
Spend-
all got their notes and answers off of tests from Quizlet. They cheated. Those are the people that's gonna be
Helping
helping
your body
you
when you sick.
when
Word.
you sick. So just keep that in mind.
Word. That's a crazy thing. Yo, but to go back to Christmas though, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that gifts is too much.
It is.
I'd rather
mean,
niggas just save up all their money and we're going somewhere.
Yes.
That can be considered a gift too. Why is your foot on the mic? bro?
This is my mic, so
I'm just asking.
Don't
you.
kick it farther back.
I'm not
Antoine.
kicking it. I'm just touching it.
I just
On my
asked you a
big toe.
simple question.
Like gifts is
Well, go ahead.
gifts is cool, but like everybody that I'm around, we got shoes, we got clothes.
But how
We
much
just
of
need
that
a
do you
ghost.
really need?
That's
the
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Because I'm
We
not
don't need it.
Bro, I came back home, bro.
We do not need that.
At all. I came back home, bro. I opened my closet. I said, bro, why do I have all these shoe boxes? Because when I was in Florida, I only wore same 5 pair of shoes every single day.
Yeah.
And that's all I needed.
I just need some experience and memories.
That's
nigga.
it. That's what I'm starting to realize.
So like, let's just put our money together. We all save up however much, and we
Facts.
go to a whole nother country.
I'm with that. That's what I'm on.
No
bro.
more gifts, bro. Gifts is overrated.
I had enough clothes. I had enough socks. I had enough underwears.
You sure you got enough socks?
Not do. These are just my old, But
You asked for socks for Christmas?
no. But that's what they gave me.
The wrong pair of socks, nigga.
No, not a pair of socks. They gave me a pack of socks, like Nike socks. Like, okay, thank you. That's about it. Like, what else? The last time I got a big present as a kid is when I was 7 years old. My dad bought me a PS2.
You were 7 when you got a big.
Like
present?
like in a Christmas setting.
Damn.
In the Christmas setting.
How happy were you
I was happy.
though?
I was very happy.
So maybe. don't know.
But like I said, as I got older, it's just like I know Santa's not real, so my parents is the one that's actually buying me the gift. So I rather appreciate my parents more for something they get me rather than a fake fantasy person that
But
lives
that
in the
doesn't
North
happen
Pole.
your entire lifespan. It
Only-
only happens for what 5-6 years.
No, not even that long. 3 years. Because at what age of understanding do a kid understand like there's a
Okay,
God?
so why are you making it seem like people
That's-
talk about Santa until they're 30?
That's what I'm saying.
Santa's real.
No. That's what I'm
No.
saying. There's no point of selling a.
It's the fun
Let
behind
me
it.
finish.
I don't think you understand.
There's
that.
no point of selling a fantasy like that to a kid for only 3-4 years of their life. That's stupid.
Do the same thing with Tooth Fairy.
Exactly my point. Yes.
It's the fun behind it. But you never answered your definition of fun, so I don't. It's a weird word.
What's your definition of fun?
Something that puts a smile on my face. Something that's memorable.
So wait. So your memories of Santa as a 5-year-old is that very memorable to you?
No. But at the time, it was fun, and I'm sure that my kids are gonna have these fun too. You're telling me unwrap?
you had
Hold
fun-
on, I'm not done.
Oh shit!
You're telling me
Sound funny.
when you got your
Wait,
PS2,
where's
even though you knew it was from your dad, you didn't have fun opening that gift.
Nobody's talking about the opening the
hold
gifts
on.
aspect.
I'm
we
not
haven't
done.
been
I'm
arguing
not
about
done.
that.
I'm
I
not
don't
done.
know.
I'm
I
not
don't
done.
know what y'all. I gotta make it clear. Listen, we gotta start.
Could you answer
No,
my question?
yeah.
now?
What was your question?
When you got that PS2,
Mm-hmm.
did it put a smile on your face?
Yes.
Okay, so when I'm wrapping my gifts and they see it's someone from other than me, something that they learned from Santa
From
Claus,
Santa?
it's like, oh, how did Santa know that? Kind of thing. It puts a smile on your face opening that gift. You can't tell me that.
So let me ask you this. Let's say one gift was from you and one gift was from Santa. How much happier does it make a kid that it was from Santa rather than being from you?
I'm not a kid right
It
now.
probably just depends on what it is.
Exactly. It really does. Because if I put a gift of socks in a thing and the
Yeah.
next one's a PS5 and it says Santa on it, obviously the PS5 is going to bring more joy.
Why? Because the kid values something like that more, right?
Exactly.
So why would you put? That's what I'm saying. Why would you a gift that a kid values more? Why would you put
Another
from
person's name
another
on it.
person and not just put you?
But the thing is, that's not happening their entire life.
Mookie,
I don't
we've
thi- I
been
don't think
over
you're
that
comprehending
1,000
that.
times. We get it's not happening their whole life. That's only happening for about 3 years,
Okay.
4 years of their
So
life,
what's
where
the
they
problem
really
with that?
understand that it's not a real person. We get that. I'm just saying,
All
at
right, bro.
that certain
All right,
time in
bro.
their life,
All right,
what
bro.
is the point of doing that?
All right, bro. Do you have fun, Shema?
Have fun what? Do I have fun what?
Dude, there's no way he's actually arguing with a Bonsky with his head in the road.
Like, come on now.
Do you
And
wanna-
two mismatched
Honestly, though,
socks.
Do you want to know?
Listen. So do you think you're gonna tell your kids what a tooth fairy?
No, I'm not going to.
Like, are you gonna put $1 under the pillow when their tooth fall out?
No,
You're not gonna do that.
no.
I think I'd do that.
Your tooth fell out. It's gonna grow back.
Not even no dollar for them,
What is a kid gonna do with $1 in 2032?
bro.
No. Answer that question.
You give a kid
In
$1.
2032, what is
A
a
dollar
kid?
to a
$1.
kid's $100.
I
I
got
gave
$1.
Layson $3 and
In
he's like, I'm going to buy.
2032, with inflation going up, what is a 5-year-old kid gonna do with $1 rather than a kid in 2005?
I hate this nigga. Sean Quisha got
Answer the question.
Listen,
Don't say you hate me. Answer the question.
The value,
'cause
the
that's
value of what you could get compared to what they feel from it is two different
Exactly.
things. They're gonna feel like I just got $1.
I'm a
Now I got money.
now they pulling out all their teeth and putting it under their pillow.
What kid is out there ripping out teeth, bro?
There's
What
crazy-
is wrong with
There's
you?
crazy kids out there.
Ripping out their teeth
you-
to get money.
You've been in Parks and Rec. You've
Listen.
seen the kids we've been dealing
Listen.
with. Don't put it
I
past
never
them.
heard a kid talk about. You know how painful that
He's
is.
talking about
bro?
a hustler right now.
Exactly.
Taking out your teeth to get money. He's
Like, you're
trying to
wild.
hustle. What?
Shema is
What
crazy.
baby's
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
hustling?
I ain't gonna lie. That was extreme. That was an
You're
extreme
nutty,
example. But I'm just saying, like, Tooth Fairy, Snow Bunny, or what is it called? Easter
Snow
Bunny.
I've never believed in Easter
Santa.
Bunny.
There's
Me
no,
either.
I don't
like-
think I've ever like. I probably had times that I'll probably have to ask my mom about Santa. I don't remember them. I probably thought Santa was kind of real, but I've never believed in the Easter
Okay,
Bunny.
so
Easter
how
Bunny's
come you
crazy.
believed?
Never.
How come you believed in Santa? But
I don't
not
remember
in-
if I do. I
don't
really
remember
don't.
if you-
Like I don't have times where I was like, "Oh, Santa's gonna get me." I've
Did
never.
Did you believe in the Tooth Fairy or the Easter Bunny?
Tooth Fairy, no.
Why?
Because my mom woke me up putting the money underneath my pillow. So I knew right off a rip. And then the Easter Bunny just didn't make
I don't
any
think
sense
I
to
ever
me.
believed in those.
So how come Santa made sense to you?
Because I'm getting gifts at the time with Santa's name on it.
And that was a fantasy that was sold to you, right?
In school from my peers. It's not something that you're taught. You just think society paints this
So you
picture
think-
about
so you-
everything and makes everything the worst thing in the world that no one should be taught it. That's what you're pretty much in a sense saying right now.
That's not what I said.
Because
all I
you're-
said is
you're
there's
making
no
it
point
seem-
all I said there's no point
Because
of
of
selling
society
a fake
paints that
fantasy.
picture.
There's no point of selling a fake fantasy
Because
to kids.
society paints that picture
A
right or
picture
wrong.
of what?
of Santa Claus and how Christmas should be.
Yeah. There's no point of selling a fake fantasy like that to a kid.
I'm
is what
sorry, I
saying.
want to have my kids have fun for 3 years. I'm sorry, I want to
guess-
give them gifts
I
with,
guess it's-
with
I
Santa's
guess-
name on it from their
I guess
peers.
put it a
So when they
gift-
go to
I
school, they
guess
can
put
say,
it a gift-
Santa,
Wait,
I guess
Santa
put it
hears.
a gift
I
on.
can't hear
I
us.
guess put it.
No,
Santa,
they can hear us. I'm watching the meeting.
I guess
I'm
putting
watching the meeting.
Santa on a gift is so fun
Shanquisha?
to a kid.
Shanquisha,
I
stop it.
guess. Rather than just put in from dad. I guess put in from Santa from the North Pole is the best
What?
way to make a kid happy.
No.
I guess.
No,
I guess.
I want my kid to go to school and they talk about with their other friends. I got this from Santa. I got this from Santa. And then Shama's gonna be like, Shama's kids gonna be like, I didn't get anything for Christmas.
So, wait, I'm confused now. Are we
No,
talking
I'm
about,
just saying.
Are we
I'm just
talking
saying.
About, are we talking about getting gifts?
I'm just
Are we
saying.
talking about getting gifts
Just
for
saying.
Christmas, or are we talking about
Just
getting
saying.
gifts from a fantasy person?
I'm just saying.
What are we talking
You're
about
still
now?
getting gifts either way. You're still getting.
because you just said my kid is gonna say I didn't get any gifts. So I'm asking you. So I'm asking you.
no right or
are we
wrong
talking
answer.
about getting gifts from a fantasy
You do you, bro.
person or just
Listen.
getting gifts in general?
You do
Listen,
you,
but look
sis.
at though. Look at. Not to say anybody's point, but look at a Matt. Well, realize you sell the fantasy about Santa.
Mm-hmm.
As they get 13, 14, they realize that you were the one doing it the whole time. So no matter what, they're gonna know where it was coming from.
8 or 9.
Okay,
even
8 or 9.
7.
8, 7, 8, 9, whatever age you want to say,
Wait, what's
they realize that
you-
Santa's not real and it was your parents doing it the whole time.
Mhm.
So regardless, it's gonna go back to your parents, even if you do sell if Santa's real or
That's
not.
true.
I'm not saying I agree
That's
with that
true.
because I think I'm still gonna say I'm getting it,
You
but
get
at
it.
the same time, they're gonna realize at some point.
That's true. But I think just in me personally, there's no point of having them. There's no point in me selling them a fantasy like that,
And-
knowing
yeah.
they're gonna eventually know what the truth
Yeah, I
is.
could agree to that too because
Because I don't know if this is a crazy take or not, but there've probably been kids that have been devastated. Santa's not real? No, he's not real. Like this. So what's the point of me putting my
Yeah.
kids through something like that when
Devastated
I
for
know?
an
I
hour
just-
and a half.
Huh?
Devastated for an hour and a half.
However long.
Just asking.
Were you
I don't know.
devastated for an hour and a half when
I
you
don't
found out
remember.
Santa wasn't real?
I don't remember.
Okay then. So
I just gotta realize when I'm parent. I don't think there's no side to it though.
there's no side to it. It's just how you are as a person.
But
as
that
a
also
parent.
goes to show how they could do us in society.
Yeah.
They could be telling us whatever they want, and as if they have, they could just literally tell us whatever they want in this world. You know that?
And that's the kind of the idea I have behind this whole thing. The next thing about Christmas itself that I don't really agree with is like, and just like how everything else is in history, a white guy giving your kids gifts, and we already know how subconsciously the mind thinks when you see black and white. So what's the point of having your kid, like for example, Santa is looked at as like a godly figure in a way, if you really think about it.
Not godly. Godly's
Yes,
too
godly.
Much. Godly's too much. What do you mean godly?
He's looked at as a godly figure. He may not be, people may not say that's God, but I'm just saying he's looked at as a godly figure.
You gotta elaborate though.
Okay.
I say like more like a fanciful figure. Like he's more of a fantasy type of
Yeah.
figure.
Fucking
fanciful,
Iron Man.
a
type
fanciful
person.
godly figure,
Huh?
yeah.
He's like Iron Man. Like you know it's not real.
But it's like cool. Like
It's cool.
We as adults, yes, but
I'm comparing it like
a
that.
6-year-old
A
doesn't know that.
fantically godly figure. First of all, fantically is not even a word.
I didn't say fancifully.
godly is kind of crazy for them.
Godly is
If you
nutty.
could elaborate
Oh,
and
is it
make it
godly? Okay.
make
Let me
sense,
s-
then yeah, then
All right, I'll elaborate.
I gotta see what you mean though.
We all
Preach,
know
preach
everything in history is whitewashed. And as why are y'all laughing? Like I'm trying to explain.
I fixed my shirt. You started
He
laughing.
laughs at.
no,
Bro, I was
no.
watching last video. He really laughs at anything.
No,
it's crazy.
It's not laughing at anything. It's just knowing your people. I know movie. He's doing all this, and doing these faces because he has so much to say already. So it's not about me just laughing. It's
I'm
just,
here, bro.
It's just, bro.
I'm just listening.
Because he has a whole debate already to come
I'm
back.
just
No,
listening.
he
just
do.
to that one sentence.
But he is listening. You're the one laughing.
But
though.
listen. When we go back and watch it,
Mhm.
watch what he did when you said the whitewash. He
I
looked.
bet.
He just looked around. Because I know
Alright.
him.
All right.
Keep going.
But like I said, everything in history is whitewashed. So this whole idea of what am I lying? No, actually, before I even keep going, am I lying about that,
Bro.
Mookie?
No, you aren't.
Okay,
No,
so
it's
I'll
just
continue.
Just funny.
The idea of Santa, in a way, is like a godly figure. This mysterious guy who you're not gonna see, bringing you joy and presents. Okay.
You don't say I hate you so
How
much.
you saying okay in your own shit though?
I'm trying to explain
So
something.
keep going.
I am, but just y'all keep laughing every 2 seconds,
Keep going.
so I can't explain.
Oh, Zay's
All right, so let me ask this: Why wasn't it something? If Santa is such like a big thing for a kid, why didn't they paint him as like a black person instead? Just asking, like, why is it that he has to be a white person? Because that's how I
Wait,
look at
listen,
it.
listen. Before we go down this path, just to ask,
Mhm.
if it was black, would you believe it?
No,
You still think you would feel the same way?
as how I feel now.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But
I'm just asking.
But I'm just saying.
Why?
Even okay,
Because white is right and black is bad.
that's the point I was trying to get at right there, basically.
That's why it's
And
like
that's
that.
a bad thing to put in. Like I said, you could influence a kid as a 5 to adolescence, the adolescence
Mhm,
age.
mhm.
You can influence a kid huge, and in a big way by what you teach them.
Yeah.
So, if I'm teaching my kid, oh yeah, there's this white guy named Santa who brings you gifts and brings you joy and all that around this time of the year, you're not only gonna look at Santa as such a perfect thing, you're also gonna look at white people around you as perfect things, and that's not the
Yeah.
truth. It's
Or the
really not
givers.
truth. Exactly.
Or the givers and
Exactly.
the people with the stuff.
Yes. Or the people like you should show ultimate highly respect to and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
in my opinion, no, that's just crazy. Because we see how black people are treated by white people every single day,
Mhm.
and still in 2022. So that's just my whole idea behind shit like that. To be honest, just recently they started selling black Santas, and shit like that. For our whole adolescence growing up, when was the last time you seen like a black Santa?
No, they just started coming
CVS.
out.
That's my point. And that's because people are bringing more awareness to it. But it's like, that's just how I think about shit, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I know Mookie's going to say
Nah,
I'm
honestly,
crazy
I'm
or
not gonna
something.
say anything.
but
Honestly, white is right and black is bad,
Yes.
and that's how. Maybe it's changing now because
Mhm.
people are starting to like wake up. But before that is how it usually is.
Yeah.
What
And
you,
the-
what
and
you
the
gotta
thing-
say about that move? Because
Hold on, I have one more thing. And like I said, the thing about the mind, especially as an adolescent, you can mold it to think and you can mold it to have people understand or think in certain ways about certain things. So the fact that you're displaying a white figure like that, they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna look at subconsciously. They may not be doing it like, oh, white people are so perfect, but subconsciously in your brain, you're gonna already put a person that looks like Santa on such a higher pedestal
Mhm.
because of how you perceive them. You know, if that makes sense. If the viewers kind of understand the gist of what I'm trying to say. That's all
nah, I
I'm
think they
saying.
got it. I definitely think they got it. I could agree to certain points that you're saying though for sure.
Do you have a rebuttal for that, Mookie? I know you have something to say. I want to
That's
hear
why
it.
he's shaking his head.
I was just
I
listening.
miss
No,
scratching his head so
he been
much.
over there
That's why I
moving
was laughing.
awkwardly.
That's why I was
know
laughing.
you got something to say.
No, I don't.
No, you do.
No.
What is it? What are you gonna say? I already know yours. I already know what you're gonna say.
What? What was I gonna say, Zay?
Say it.
No, what was I gonna say? Because I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, you were.
I promise you I was not.
He was gonna say, why does it always have to come down to race?
Yeah, he was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
You was gonna say that.
I was not.
I
I
think you
promise
said
you.
it already. Actually.
I didn't. I said it before. Because it's.
So you have no rebuttal for everything I just said there?
Nope.
You have no ideas or nothing that has to be said about that?
No,
Do you? And you don't wanna
agree-
say it?
So do you agree with everything I just said there?
for the most part.
Okay.
That's nice. I was just
So
asking.
what don't you agree with? Because you said for the most part.
I don't remember word for word what you said. I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Got niggas pleading the fifth.
Sheesh, Shanquisha. Nah, I
Hey man.
think Christmas is tough though. I feel like I honestly do though. For like a cool 2 to 3 year span of my life, I wanna experience other cultures throughout a whole year based on how life is with them. Like I would move to a whole nother country.
Why are you sitting crisscross applesauce right now, bro?
What does me sitting crisscross applesauce have to do with anything? I'm trying to be comfortable. My toes are kind of cold right now, actually. So I'm trying to, you know,
to tuck his
I
things
gotta
in.
tuck my toes in, but I'm comfortable right now. I'm chilling.
No, but seriously, I want to experience other
I feel
cultures,
you.
ethnicities, all that, and how they move.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm tired of this already.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would like to.
It's the same old thing.
Yeah.
It is
'Cause it
pretty
don't-
cool though.
It don't feel the same now though. Like I was dead ass having this
'Cause we're
conversation with my
older.
dad. Like
We're older.
yeah, we're older. Holidays just don't feel the same anymore. It's just like
You said I got a little older.
Yeah.
My heart got colder. Nah, for real though. Like,
yeah.
like I feel like if I was in Costa Rica doing this shit, it'd be so much better. Cause I'm
I
half
feel you.
Costa Rican now.
Shut up.
All right.
Shut the
That's
fuck
some
All
up.
right.
On some real shit.
No.
Is your girl half Costa Rican or is she
I'm
full?
half Costa Rican.
What's your girl's ethnicity? Is she mixed with
Dominican,
anything?
full.
Full Dominican.
I'm
And you're Costa Rican.
in black.
Yeah. Okay.
I got rid of that Puerto Rican side of me.
So you're not Puerto Rican. You're Costa Rican and black.
Yeah. You
So
know,
that-
I
that
don't really
I
like.
hate
That
niggas.
mean I'm Australian and Dutch from the Netherlands.
But you're black though.
Yeah. There's black people in the Netherlands.
I never
Have you
knew
not
that.
seen Have you not seen the Olympics?
No.
Should tune in.
You tuned into the Olympics this year?
Yeah, it was
You did what you watched.
track and field. It's usually what I watch from my parents.
Track and field. Who was running for the Netherlands?
I don't remember his name, but
Oh.
there's black people
He was like black.
blacker than me.
Damn.
Swear to
That's
God.
kind of hard.
That's not hard actually, but
You should go run with him.
yeah, I haven't seen Malik or Deshaun. Them niggas is black.
Malik is purple. Malik is literally purple, bro.
Yes.
I've been telling you said that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He is purple.
Oh,
No, he's a cool
man.
dude though.
What's the next topic, man? I feel like we've been on that for like 30 minutes or something.
I feel like that was a funny topic to
It
ask
was.
because it got so strict.
Yeah, I like having strict debates. Cause I like expressing my viewpoints and making them make sense, you know?
Alright, so
Don't
let's
make
talk
it
about
make sense.
let's talk about that nigga Ye.
Kanye. Oh yeah, let's talk about. Oh yeah, let's talk about
Let's
that,
talk about
man.
Kanye because you be trying to
Okay,
take his side on a lot of stuff he says
do.
and say that he's not really nutty.
he's like I said before, Kanye is not nutty, but at times he says nutty things. There's a
Okay, now
difference.
stop that right
There's
there.
a difference.
If I'm saying a lot of nutty shit,
hmm
doesn't that make me nutty?
But what if you're also saying shit that's the truth?
To whose truth? Like,
There's no such thing as
do
who-
I only believe that's the truth when I'm saying
There's
it,
no
or
such.
is that the
but
real
that's
truth?
the thing. There's no such thing as who truth, my truth, their truth. There's only one truth.
What the fuck is that truth, Shabbat? Because Hitler's not a good person.
Nobody said Hitler was a good person.
I'm just
That's
saying.
his truth.
That's his truth.
That's not his truth. Is that what he said?
Yes.
He said Hitler was a good person, or did he said Hitler had good ideas?
Good
No.
ideas.
He said he had good ideas, right?
Yeah.
So that's not him saying Hitler is a good person.
What good? He said
He said
something
you have
about.
to see the good in everybody.
And you want to know why he said that? Because he's such a diehard Christian person that Christianity teaches you to love everybody. But in my opinion, I don't agree with that. But if you're trying to understand what he's saying, like, okay, I personally love everybody. Like, for example, he said he forgives the person that did surgery on his mom because his mom was killed, and
He said she was a sacrifice.
no, he didn't. Where'd you hear that?
He said it in a video. He said his mom was a sacrifice too.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Well, that's side note. But what I'm saying is,
He's
Is that true?
what?
I love Kanye's music, but he is nutty.
Okay. What you saying?
Is that not truth? That's not his truth now.
About,
But what is one
his
truth,
mom being a
Shabbat?
sacrifice?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably was.
So
you
then
don't know.
you don't see a difference from his truth and what the truth is.
But how do you know that? How do you know that what he said is not?
But
true?
what is one truth? You said it's not their truth, it's not our truth, it's not whatever.
There's only one truth.
The truth is the truth. What's real? You may not know what the truth is. We may not know what the truth is. But you can't say what he's saying is a lie. That's what I'm saying.
Didn't say it was a lie. I said it was nutty.
But I'm making it seem like what he said about his mom being a sacrifice is a lie.
That is a crazy statement to say.
It may be crazy, but how do you know that it's not?
No one said. Who
So
said?
why are y'all
Who
making,
said it
so
was a
why are
lie?
you? So why are you sitting here making it seem
Who
like?
said it was a lie?
So why are you?
Who said it was a lie though? Answer that question.
Nobody said it was a lie, but
So you just said
but
that.
you're sitting here making it seem like that was a lie.
No,
by the way you're talking.
I did not.
There's no truth in it either. He just said it.
Okay. If you
I
want to say,
literally
okay, if you want to
said-
say there's no truth in it, how do you know just that topic alone is just a crazy statement he said?
There's no truth or no lie in it. It's just he just says shit. There's
Bro,
nothing.
you
That,
didn't
there's
even
nothing.
answer
There's,
the
there's no
question, bro.
proof to answer. There's no proof to ever back up what he's saying.
Bro,
So
He's just saying it.
all the nutty things he says is just nutty statements. All the
Majority
nutty
of the
things he say is just nutty statements.
majority of the time.
Majority of the
So
time,
tell
he's
me-
just voicing his opinion, and his opinions are crazy.
Like
Okay,
yours.
other than the Hitler thing and all that, what other statements have you heard
Let's-
him say that's crazy?
We could go down a whole line right
Let me
now
hear.
if I look it up.
Let me hear another one. Let me hear another one from you.
What did he just get all this shit taken away from for?
Because he
Oh,
said
the
something about the
Balenciaga
Jewish
shit.
community. That's why.
But he said the Hitler thing after. He said whatever
Yeah,
he said after.
the Hitler thing was after, but the
Oh,
thing that knocked
like
that knocked him off was
it was
the Jewish.
yeah, it
the
was
Jewish
saying
comment.
that like the something about like the Jewish could have stopped the Holocaust or something. It was like their decision or some shit like that. Something.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but
It was something like that.
Yeah.
Was it something nutty?
Yeah.
He said something like,
Was it, I'm asking you, was it something nutty?
in my opinion, no.
Do you just like to go against the grain?
No, because I know who the Jewish community is and how they treat people when anybody talks about them.
Who do
how
you
they
know
treat
that's
them.
I was about to say you know the Jewish.
Not
community.
literally, I know them like I know you. Not like that. I know how they
Nah,
move
and how
and
do
their
you know that?
actions. Did you see how they treated Kanye? It's a prime example right there.
When
When?
he was going through all that stuff.
Yes. Why you think all that stuff happened? Have you really been following up with that whole Kanye story? Kyrie story?
The Kyrie story is different than the Kanye story.
It's similar in ways.
It's similar because they both talked about a specific group of people,
Mhm.
but they talked to them in two different manners, in two different lights.
Yes, that's
Kanye's
true.
saying crazy statements.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie saying his opinion about a book that was real, that was truth with proof.
And you see how they still treated him, right?
That's not the Jewish people. Those was Americans.
Yes, it was. What Americans?
The Nike companies and everything.
And do you know who runs the Nike companies
Who?
and stuff? Jewish people.
Jewish people run the Nike companies.
Bro, search it. I don't know why I've said this to people before, and I've seen people on the internet say this before.
So you think
and
Jewish people run the Nike companies.
that's not
Not
I don't
okay.
know if that's
let
100%
me
true or
explain
not,
something
but
to you
they
real
do.
quick.
The
Hold on,
NBA,
please,
the
push them
head
out.
of the NBA.
You said
is
that
not,
you agree on Kanye's comments. I just read what it was.
Which one?
About the Jewish people.
Is this
He said-
is this
he
the
s-
first one that knocked him up? I'm asking questions.
Yeah,
Is this the first one? Okay.
yeah. It said that the Jews should forgive Hitler.
It said what?
That he said that the Jews should forgive Hitler.
Is
You
that-
agree on that statement?
Is that the first thing that got him cut from Balenciaga?
For the most part, yeah. That's
from
when they
Yeezy
started.
and all that?
They were calling him. I don't know how to pronounce the word. The anti.
Actually,
anti-Semitic.
Actually,
Anti-Semitic.
it was when he posted that Nazi flag. That's what I think.
Yeah,
got
but
him.
do you agree on that statement?
No, I don't agree with that. That's why I say he says
But
something.
you just said that you did.
What?
You said that you agree on the statements that Kanye said about the Jews. Did you not say that?
Did I say that?
Yeah. You said, in my opinion, no.
Okay. That's not the only statement he said about them, though.
But I'm asking you. That's what got him cut off.
What also got him cut off too was the way he talked about them.
All the dumb shit he said.
No, because you only brought up one statement. That's not the only thing he said about them.
I mean, that's the fucking craziest
But do
shit.
you want
So
to
wait,
see?
hold on,
But
hold
do
on,
y'all
hold
want to
on,
see
hold on.
Kanye when he was younger though?
Hold on.
He's wearing shirts like this when he's younger.
Okay, hold on.
Say no to. Should I show the camera? I don't know if
No.
they can't see this.
Don't. Never mind. I was gonna say send it to him to put it in, but he probably won't put it in.
But say no to Nazis, New America. So I wonder when
What
his
that mean?
when his mind started changing about all this stuff. Because we know he has been through a lot, you know.
I was about to say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Did you see the guy who gives him medication shit? What he said to him?
What?
Did y'all even see that? Did you see that?
What they
Why
try
are
to
you
do a lot of
asking
stuff?
me? Like I fucking am
Because
diving straight into this
we're trying to have a
topic.
conversation, so I'm asking
Yeah, but you did you see that?
Yeah,
Like,
because you're trying to. The reason I came at you like that, I ain't gonna lie, is because, like y'all said, yes, I agree with some of the stuff Kanye says. Yes, he says nutty stuff as sometimes, but everything he says is not just right out stupid.
But I feel like
Some of the stuff he
if
says
you
it
hear
do
a
make sense.
conspiracy or something that can be truth or cannot, you give it the benefit of the doubt of
No, I don't.
how you base it. So if it's like,
I don't just if I hear conspiracy, I don't just outright believe it because it sounds like it may be true.
yes, you do. I think you do.
I find evidence that help back it up.
I think you do. I think when you see something that's just like, it could be a hit or miss, depending on your knowledge about whatever the case may be, it shows what answer you believe.
So let me ask you this: between the Kyrie situation and the Kanye situation, why were they both treated so crazily? And if we're going off the fact that, okay, Kanye said some crazy stuff about the Jews, why did they treat Kyrie just as worse as Kanye if Kyrie didn't even say anything as close to as crazy as what Kanye said?
I don't even
I think
know
it was to show,
exactly what Kyrie said.
like, to show, not balance, but like, he was going through the same thing almost at the same time. So you got to kind of treat him the same way, type shit.
Kyrie was going through the same thing.
Kanye and Kyrie, that happened like what, 2 weeks in between each other?
I probably
Like
did,
it was
I don't
Kanye
remember.
first and then Kyrie after, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with same two type of topics, talking about a certain group of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they handled it in the same type of way.
Do you think
You
that
know,
was
like-
do you think that was the okay?
Like if you two are doing something right now, like say you two are doing something right now,
Yeah.
he does something and you do something close to the same
Okay.
time, you're just gonna handle it the same way.
All right. Do you think the way they treated Kyrie was the right way to handle it?
No,
So what?
because he had truth
So-
in what he said. The book that he read, there was truth in there.
Mhm.
He's not just saying statements.
Okay. So if that was the case, why did they still treat him as bad as Kanye?
I just told you.
Well,
Because
'Cause
it
the
was a
same-
similar type. He's speaking upon a group of people, so they handled it the same type of way.
but this is the thing.
They both are
Even-
black people who are successful. So one, they're
But that's
already
what-
being targeted to try to be like niggas make them fail. First of all,
But that's what I'm saying. If what he was saying was truthful and they still treated him as bad as the nutty statements that Kanye was saying,
yeah,
why, if he was saying the truth on those certain topics and they still treated him as bad as what Kanye was saying, it doesn't make sense to the fact that even though it happened around the same time that he was getting treated like that. So my point being, you just can't talk about those types of people. And if you do, they're going to treat you, they're going to try to basically cancel you, basically. And that's what
That
they
could be
try to.
true.
That's what they try to do with Kanye. And
That's
that's
that
like
could be
every
true.
group though. If
That
you
could
that's
be
sit
not
here-
every group. That's not.
If
every
you
group.
sit here and try to if what Donald Trump was saying about
Mexicans.
Mexicans, that entire Mexican group tried to cancel Donald Trump. Did they not? If
And-
one
Same thing about white people to
Hold
black
on.
people.
exactly, and black people to white people, it's just what it is.
You're right.
It's clashing.
And you want to know what gets him to that point of actually being canceled or not? Having the power. And who has the power? Jewish people. And that was okay. Now I just remember what I was gonna say.
Do
When
the
I
Jews
say-
really have the power?
When I say
they
Jewish
do
people,
they do own a lot of real estate.
they
They're smart
earn
about their money.
They own basically most of the big networks in this world. And when I say Jewish people, I'm not talking about the Jewish people that you see. You ever been to New York and you see those people walking around with the
Those
shit
are
on their
Jewish
head?
people. Shema.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people behind the scenes that you don't even know who literally run this world, bro. Like
So Jews run the world?
The elites, yes. That's a fact that I thought most people knew, to be honest, but I guess not.
The Jews run the world.
Yes.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I just don't know. So
There's a reason why they try to
do
cancel.
Jews run the world, Mookie? You're laughing and
Yeah,
just
he's
say it.
laughing. He's not
Just say it.
saying anything over there.
No, it's just. I mean, I don't know if they're Jews or not, but just because it's happened to Kanye, because you talked about the Jews, to say that the elites of the world are Jewish.
That's what I'm
is
saying.
Crazy.
I don't know if I can believe. Like
It
I'm not
doesn't.
saying I don't
The
believe
entire
it, but-
group is Jew. No, that's not what it is. There's no shot. Literally, there are people that are elite, right? You have the people that are behind the scenes, but you're classifying every single one of them as Jewish. It's just crazy.
No, I did not say every single one of them. I said
You
the majority.
just said the elites of the world are
Okay,
Jewish.
I meant to say the majority of people.
That's-
The majority of the elites are Jewish, are ran by Jewish people. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Downstairs. I'm gonna have to cut this out. It's depending on what she says.
Depending on what she says. Tell her to say hi. Your dad said hi last time.
Yeah.
So late. You don't have to cover back here because Mario come and all that dust will be
What
done.
time is he coming?
You press down yet?
What time is he? No, I don't. Cause I did the intro last time.
I
He
did
got
the intro.
I did the ending last time.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
he did.
fuck I did.
He did actually.
Fucking
Come on, Sean
come on, Sean
Who
Quisha.
did the intro?
He did. So you got the outro. Sean
No,
Quisha,
no,
let's
no,
hear
no.
it.
I did the intro last time.
He did it.
I did the outro last.
What did you say?
I don't fucking remember. It was a week ago.
No, it was Thursday.
You cannot be this fucking stupid.
They recorded.
Yes.
How am I stupid for saying it was last Thursday? I thought today was Tuesday. My bad. Damn. Damn, I'm so stupid because today's Thursday and I was thinking it was Tuesday. Damn, I'm so stupid. My bad.
22, 14,
God
7.
Damn. I forgot you're the smartest dude.
No,
in the
you-
store. I keep forgetting.
They're just.
You know what 8 times 6 is off the back of your head.
Times-
-7. 8 times 6 in parentheses to the second power. You know what that shit off the top of your head. God
Wow.
damn.
You said 8 times 6 on the back of your hand minus 7. Damn.
What is it? What's 8 times 6 minus 7? Tell me.
I don't know.
I know you know.
I don't. Not on top of my head like you do, Mr. 22 minus 14 is 7. Can you do the outro, bro?
No, I'm not doing the outro.
I
did
think there
the
was a
intro
little
last
clash
time.
on this episode, you know.
This is just another episode
Started
of
getting a
Clarify
little
That Shit
high,
Nonsense.
doing a little
All I know is
crazy
that
stuff.
Over
anything-
Christmas, niggas started about
All
to
I know
bang
is
out.
that, and anytime I have a idea about something, I back it up with reasoning.
And the reason sometimes
And-
just doesn't make sense.
But
I'm just
anytime
gonna be
you
honest
say
with you.
anything, you don't ever back it up.
Yes,
with
I
shit.
do.
Oh, snap.
I definitely
So-
do.
Ain't
You
bad.
got it, little bro, Sean Quisha. All right,
Listen, as you can see,
episode something.
vibes is still high. The intent is.
Sean Quisha's
I can,
premiere.
I
Listen.
can still rep 45s. I know that for a fact.
Oh,
Sean Quisha's
I know that
premiere.
for a fact.
listen. We're trying to get low blows, so we about
25
to be
is my
out of here.
warm-up.
Listen, make sure love is always love first. It's
Hopefully,
starting over Santa, so let's get out of here.